Officially back to vlogging, and it feels so good to be, I got the hiccups, to be able to vlog. And look who's back with me. I know I obviously did the Mykonos vlog. Hello, hi guys. I've got really bad hiccups. It just feels good to be back picking up the camera, back at home, and there's lots to fill you in on. And as you can see from the title, lots of home updates that we're going to be doing together. Oh. Let me try and get these hiccups away. Hopefully the hiccups have gone now, but yeah, I basically just had some nice downtime just after I had like a big 6 months in the first half of the year. It's even crazy to think that we're now halfway through, but I went to Spain. My parents live out there, and it was just nice to spend some time with them, my sister, my baby niece. It was just some much needed family downtime, and I really enjoyed it. I actually have been sharing a few of the outfits that I wore whilst I was in Spain. I didn't vlog the trip because I really wanted to try and switch off. You'll actually see as well with a lot of the outfits I was wearing, I was pairing my favourite Monica Vinader jewellery, and I've actually had some new pieces in that I was wearing, which is actually very kind of on brand for me because it's part of the Capri collection that they've just launched. Obviously since getting married this year and having our mini moon there, it is a special place in my heart. So I wanted to show you some pieces that I picked up from there because I've been wearing them non-stop and styling them with my looks as well. Before I do get into that, I'm just going to quickly, whilst I'm here and close to the window, show you my true skin right now because I've been using the new Charlotte Tilbury Sheer Glow tints. I have definitely got on the hype. I feel like I've been using loads of new products, trialing out different products, skincare, makeup, hair, especially now my hair is getting longer. So much to fill you guys in on, which is why I'm excited for this vlog to share it all with you and like my new routines and products I've been using. And obviously, like I was saying, some items that I've been styling with my outfits as well. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Sheer Glow tint. I have definitely got on the hype. I got back and I've been kindly sent them. So I've been playing around and I found my match, which is 7 medium and also 6. So depending on if I've got like a tan, obviously post holiday I do. And this is actually my real tan at the minute, so I'm very happy with that. So I've been using 7 medium, and it is such a lovely, literally what it says on the bottle, a sheer glow. So it's not heavy at all. However, you can build it. So where I have my pigmentation normally around this area, I build it up a little bit more. But even on those no makeup days, it's such a good product. I've also been getting lots of new pieces in for the house, coming up with new ideas. We're going to be revamping the living room, which is very exciting. We're going to be painting it. We've got a new sofa coming, changing the rug. We're also getting all the plans in place for the studio because hopefully in this vlog it might get approved in the planning phase. So I'm going to be sharing the updates on that. I missed being at home and catching up with you guys. So before I get into the video, because I'm going to go make myself some lunch, I'm starving and I need to do a food shop, I'm going to share with you some new pieces that I've got in from Monica Vinader. Okay, I thought I would stand you up here so I can properly show you the jewellery, because these are the hoops that I have been wearing non-stop. These are part of the Capri collection, and they are the wave hoops. They're such a lovely size, and you can see the beautiful detailing of them. And what I love about Monica Vinader jewellery is it's gold vermeil, so it lasts so much longer. I think it's 10 times more than gold plated. I wear my jewellery all of the time and they've never ever tarnished or anything, so absolutely love these. They're a great everyday hoop. These are the Capri rings, which I've been wearing on this hand, obviously not on this one, and these have been so perfect to match with especially my holiday looks, which you would have seen. This is the stacking ring, which, as it says, you can stack it or wear it on its own. Then this is the other stacking ring, but this has the beautiful pearl detail, which is so pretty. And again, these do look great together. I do try and get my rings in different sizes so I can play around with which finger I want to kind of stack them on, but you can see together that actually looks so beautiful. And I love how irregular the shape is. It's very much my type of jewelry and something I lean towards in the summer as well with styling with my outfits. But because I've got the pearl detail, I also got the pearl disc necklace, which you will have seen me wear so much on my recent trips. This just works perfectly if you've got like a beachy look with a bikini, or again, if I'm dressing it up in the evening. And what I love about this is it is the adjustable length, so you can change it up depending on your outfit or your neckline. I usually go for the longer length in my necklaces. Alongside the necklace is the beautiful little bracelet, which you can obviously wear as a bracelet. It has the mini disc, which you can see up close, but I also like to wear this as an anklet. So a few of the days when we had like beach days and pool days, I did dress this as a little anklet as well, because you can adjust it here with the fastening, which is perfect if you want it bigger or smaller. As you may have seen on the screen, I do have a discount code, and I feel like Monica Vinader always do the best discounts. It's 20% off everything on site, so this only works online, it is not in stores. And for me, 20% is such a good savings, including the Capri collection and my other favorites, which I wear all the time, and you'll see listed in the description. I've saved them all in one place for you if you do want to go and shop them. But this is definitely a new favorite and a piece that really elevates any outfit, and it is the Capri cuff. How stunning is this? Again, this irregular shape. I usually wear it on this arm, and I wear it without any other jewelry, and I just feel like it makes a statement in itself. You would have seen me wear this with so many of my outfits, again, that I was wearing in Spain. It's just such a lovely statement, and it really does elevate it. And lastly, from the Capri collection, I also got these wave stud earrings, and these are very different to anything I've seen before. So I'm going to put these in so you can see them in my ear. So these are the earrings in, and these are so different to what I have in my collection already, and this is why I got these, because there's something a little bit different. I really love the shape of them. I feel like you can obviously move these around to how you want the shape if you wanted to kind of wear them outwards or inwards, but I quite like them like this, and you can see them in both ears. These for me are a bit more of a statement rather than like an everyday earring, whereas I lean towards the hoops as my everyday, and these a bit more of a dressy piece. And the quality is always there when it comes to Monica Vinader jewellery. I'm wearing their pieces for years, and it is always one of my most asked questions, where are your earrings, where are your necklace? So I do link it all in one place, which I will leave it down below, along with the discount code details. So now I've shown you everything, I'm gonna grab some lunch and get on with the rest of my day. It is actually quite warm today. I feel like I brought the sun back with me. I've just quickly pinned my hair back because I didn't want it over my face. I always take the big IKEA bags to Tesco. I feel like I've said this on the vlog before, but it's just so much easier to fit everything in. I don't actually need to do a big shop. I only need to get a few bits because we're going away this weekend. It is going to be Chris's birthday, and we're going to Cornwall, which will be really lovely. So I'm hoping the weather will stay like this, which I'll be vlogging in another separate vlog, because I want to share everything at the home in this one, and his birthday present has actually just arrived, so I need to somehow get that in the office and hide it from him. But I'm heading to Tesco, like I said, and I'm going to get some really nice, healthy, whole foods. I feel like a lot of you have been asking what I eat in a day, what's my new routines. So instead of doing a what I eat in a day, because I kind of don't agree with those videos if you're not really a nutritionist, because it can have more of like a diet culture around it, and it's not necessarily a diet that I've been on. Leaning into new habits and better ways of eating, and eating more nutritious foods. Sorry, my camera cut me out there. So yeah, I've just basically been eating a lot more whole food. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of recipes in the vlogs and showing you what we've been eating at home, because I've been loving the ottolenghi recipes. We also went to a lovely Greek restaurant near us recently, and they did aubergine with miso and like pomegranates and almonds, and it was so good. So I want to recreate that tonight as well as a side. So we're having Chris's family over for his birthday before we go away. So I was like, I really want to cook some nice dishes. So I think I'm going to get a whole roast chicken and then do loads of different sides, like sweet potato with lime salsa, charred tomatoes with like Greek yogurt. So hopefully it should be good. Let's unpack. I've got my fresh herbs and I love having fresh herbs in the house, so I have them in my little pots here, try and keep them alive. We've actually got a little herb garden outside as well. So I've got my sweet potatoes, aubergines, obviously I need to wash all of these, and then I've got lots of fruits because I'm going to do like a fruit salad for pudding and maybe put a little bit of white chocolate on. So I've got cherries, strawberries, blueberries. It is so nice that it's strawberry season at the minute because the strawberries have been delish. Whilst I'm unpacking this, I'll actually show you the Allchloerose box. I've got it here. There's a few. This is the simple one, and honestly the recipes are so good. So let me show you the one we're going to be doing, which is this one. It's the sweet potato mash and lime salsa. I don't know if there's a picture of this one. Some of them they have pictures. Yeah, it basically looks like this. And it's such a good side. So we're gonna make that on the side. We're gonna go do chicken with lemon and garlic. It's so simple, literally what it says, but it's so tasty. So that's in here as well. And then I also want to do these, which are the hot charred cherry tomatoes with yogurt, which is such a nice little side as well, really fresh. This is a great one, I guess, if you're doing like a barbecue as well to have on the side. I basically haven't done a big shop. I've just got the bits that I need for dinner tonight and just to kind of tie us over. I don't know if it's adulting or what it is. Now I'm getting older, but I actually find joy in doing things like this, like having my usual routine back. And as much as I love going away and traveling, I really do love having a bit of routine, cooking, and just enjoying some time at home. Away, I'm gonna try out this recipe. This one's actually not Allchloerose, so it's just a flatbread, and then I'm gonna put with it pesto, mozzarella, and peaches, but I'm gonna cook the peaches off, and maybe a little bit of onion. I'm just gonna wing it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half, put it in the air fryer to crisp it up. Oh, and I'm gonna do a bit of rocket with it. And then at least I can test it and see if it's any good, because I have this vision in my head of these being really tasty on the side. Okay, this is probably going to be a little bit messy to eat. We'll try it. This is delicious. So this is the said box, which is Chris's. So by the time this video is up, he will obviously know what his birthday present is. But I've got him a bike, which you can kind of like peep in here. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. I need to basically put this in the garage, which is basically the studio. And how in the hell am I going to put this bike together myself? But it's like a really cute, well, it's not cute, obviously. It's vintage style. It's the bobbin bike. It's the black one. And it's got cream wheels and a lovely tan leather saddle. And he's been wanting a bike to be able to kind of commute with work. And also we want to do bike rides in the country on the weekend. So if he likes his, I'm going to hopefully be able to get the other one for myself, and then we can start doing bike rides together. But I'm going to unbox this, put it in the office, and whilst I'm in the office I'll show you the updates there. I don't know how, but I lodged this whole box and bike across the garden. I've really tried to set it up, but this is as far as I've got. But basically this is the Bobbin Day Tripper bike. It's actually such a beautiful colour. I thought it was black, but it's more navy with the tan saddle, the cream tyres. I absolutely love it. And then the handles, so I'm really hoping he's going to love it. Obviously, this is not set up correctly. Has all the gears. I believe it should have the little bell on it as well, and you can get little accessories. So I want the other colour in a different style bike, a smaller style, and to put the little basket on the front. So I thought, let's get Chris this, see if he likes it. I really hope he does. I've kept obviously all the box and packaging if not, and if it's a hit, then I'm gonna get the other one and we can do cute little bike rides together. I've just placed it in the temporary office space, which if I come back you'll be able to see. This is how it's looking. It's very much a mess because everything's had to be put on pause because we are still currently in our planning permission stage. It's been extended, unfortunately, by the council. So we're hoping in the next week or so we're going to hear back. So this is how it's looking. We've got the beautiful arches already built in. So I'm going to have this as a cupboard. This is going to be, I think, a mirror here because I also want to have like my Pilates bed and be able to kind of move this and have a filming area. And then I'm going to do shelving here. So the desk area is going to be here. This window is basically going to be coming out, and this is what we've put planning and permission in for, as well as obviously the Dulux windows that are going to go in and bring in so much light. But we're going to be taking this out. I obviously love this Georgian style, but I just think this is going to look so cool if it's a lot bigger. So we're going to be doing a massive window here and lower as well, and really bring in as much light as possible. So that's going to be on this wall, if you can picture it. So there's going to be a lot of light this way. Obviously this is all going to be sorted. And then all up here is going to be shiplap paneling, which is going to look amazing. Some of the beams are coming out. We're going to keep some and then make them thicker wood beams and make them a statement, which is going to look really cool. But it's actually got a high ceiling going all the way up, which I'm going to hang a big chandelier down from. It's so hard to envision when the room literally looks like this still. But we're not painting it, we're not doing anything until obviously we can get all of the windows in. So we're going to have Dulux windows either side, as well as the big window here. And then here is going to be big crittle doors, which will be opening into this area. And then this side is an absolute mess at the minute. We've been sorting things in the garden. This is going to be kind of like a garage space. Obviously there will be a door here, and this is going to be like an entry room, a mud room. So this is going to be a bench and a nice mud room area here. And then we're obviously going to organise all of this and do kind of like a built-in, so we can put all the tools, do bike rack. It goes up to a second floor where we have more storage. We've really utilised the space. We've had all the electrics and wiring put in. So it's just kind of been put on halt until we get the permission to go, basically with the windows, which we're fingers crossed hoping will be okay. But I thought I'd just give you a bit of an update. We did get this rug because I wanted to test out how big the rug would be in the space, but this one doesn't work, sadly. So sending this one back, and I've actually got a Zara home rug, which I'm going to put down either in here or see how it looks in the living room. And then on the outside, this door is going to be all freshened up. This is looking so beautiful here on the wall. Obviously the window's going to come out, but we're going to be removing some of this greenery here, taking it up. And I'm not sure what we're going to do with the flooring yet, if we're going to kind of either gravel it or like have little pebble stones. And we want to do a little seating area out here outside of the office, because this is where it gets the light in the morning. So we thought it'd be a nice little morning coffee nook. And then obviously cut it off where we've got the hydrangeas, which are all in bloom now. They look beautiful. And these, I believe these are anemones. I can never pronounce it right, so please don't come for me. But they're so beautiful. They come out every summer. I love them. I really want to chop some up and put them in a vase in the house. But I love these Annabelle hydrangeas. They're so beautiful. I want to plant these at the front of the house. We've taken all of the bulbs out, so I'm hoping my mom can come over and help me with it, because I feel like it's going to be such a big job to plant them all. But everything is blooming and looking so pretty. Smelling all the plants. It's looking pretty, huh? The sun has just gone in as I've just put all the cushions out, but on this side we want to basically look at doing off the living room a pergola here, if we can hopefully do it after the kitchen renovation, because all of this paving is going to come up and we're going to extend it across here and make it bigger and have these more of like a cream kind of, not limestone, but like a brighter colour to lighten it up. And then, yeah, look to hopefully do a bit of like a built pergola over here. Love this set. We've had it from Olivia's now for a good year. And it's served us well this summer. We have been loving sitting out here. And in the evening, it's so beautiful. We would just sit and listen to the birds, which you can kind of hear tweeting in the background. I absolutely love it. And on the other hand, this completely died. However, to my credit, when I brought it, it was pretty much dead. It was basically like next to nothing, because the lady was like, if you can revive it, try. Hence why it's all roped up. But because I've been away, I haven't been able to revive it. I don't know if to try and cut it off, let the rope down and really try and give it some love, but I do think this is going to be dead, and I might have to replant some hydrangeas in these pots. Thought I would show you actually the Zara home rug that I was talking about. I managed to get this out of the sale. I'm going to get it out so you can see, but I just felt last time when I got it out, when it first came, it looked a little bit too cream, because I want to get a new rug for in here in the living room, because we're actually going to be painting the walls in here, so we're going to be changing it up. This is currently this kind of like creamy colour, which is Joa's white Fire and Ball. But we just said we feel like this room needs to be a lot lighter. I love this in the hallway, but there's just something that's been irking us. And because we're changing the sofa, because it was faulty, the new sofa comes, and we just think with the colour of it, it needs a brighter wall. So we're thinking of going a lot lighter in here, and also bringing in some lighter tones, but I don't know if to go for more of like a vintage effect rug. I'm just umming and ahhing if it's going to be right here in the living room, because I think it will clash. These armchairs, which are this kind of like creamy colour with the brown going through it. So currently the sofa, which you guys have seen before, is this brown, I think it's called cocoa brown or something. I'll put it on the screen. But when it came, within a day this happened, which obviously we weren't happy about. This was the Bumpster sofa. They don't actually sell this sofa anymore, we've seen online, so we've changed it for the Slofa sofa, which is actually the one I originally liked, and Chris was the one that was going for this. But we've just not been, you know, happy with the shape of it, the style of it. It's way too deep for us. I don't think the colour works, so I think the new sofa is going to look so much better. And they've actually been really great with their customer service and helped us with it. So they're swapping it out. So that should come. And I think it's going to change up the room, change up the rug, painting the walls, and just kind of giving this room a bit of love. So I'm going to start styling this a little bit more with the new rug. Put some new flowers in this little vase over here. And you can see here, as soon as I got back, I put the hydrangeas in from the garden. I love the fact that I can chop it off from the garden now and have our own little flowers in the house rather than having to buy them. So I thought these just look pretty on the table. If you guys have actually seen this before, I managed to get this lovely, it's like a big vase from Home Sense, and then I just filled it with these artificial flowers here, and then we've got the Pookie light, which we always use for our dinner. But I do feel, again, the dining room just needs some love, and I really like the idea of wallpapering the top half of the wall. I saw this on Studio McGee and I thought it looked so good, and I think that's what this room needs, because we've got the built-in cabinetry this side. I feel like this side and the walls need a little bit of something, and to change it up from the rest of the house, because the light goes here in the morning. We have the huge gorgeous Georgian window, but I do think this colour doesn't work in here, and obviously this is looking very bare because I've been taking everything off, ready to restyle it. I found a gorgeous tapestry and I'm thinking about putting it here. Maybe I can kind of like insert on the screen so you'll see. That could look really cool, or a nice big mirror, and then do the tapestry on the other side where the fireplace is. But I also got some other bits from Zara Home that I thought I'd show you. As I've been getting into my gardening, I got this basket, which I thought would be so cute for gardening, to put all the tools in, my flowers. And I always find that I'm having to like carry loads of stuff when I'm in the garden. So even when we are hosting and we want to put all the plates and bowls and everything in here and take it outside, it's such a good way to carry it. It's a little terracotta pot, and it's got the nice edge at the top, which I thought would be lovely to put a little plant in here, even if it goes next to like our bedside table. So you can always find room for pots like this and bring a little bit of life to the house. And then I also got this basket, for our laundry, to put all the towels, bedding in. So I might actually pick up another one of these, and I need to have one of those days of organising everything, like going in the airing cupboard, getting all the towels properly folded, all of the bedding, and putting it nicely into baskets. I can't wait till we do our kitchen area and we can have a utility room and do it all properly. So many visions we've got for this space, which we're going to be next putting in the planning permission for. So hopefully we can get started on that after the office. So many ideas and plans we're going to do, which is so nice that we can put our time into the house now and put our money and focus into it rather than the wedding. Of which I actually have these so home plates. I feel like are those plates that I never use unless I'm hosting, and I feel like I should use them more because they're so beautiful. This green colour, and then they've got the little bobbin edge to them. So I'm going to use these tonight. Ignore the fact, by the way, I'm just in my comfies on the bottom. This is just the reality. Bit glam on the top, comfy on the bottom, but I'm going to start laying the table and put these out, and hopefully can get it all laid out and get the food prepped before everyone starts arriving. Days later, I have just finished walking Bailey, hence why I'm in my comfy wear. I wear Varley all the time. This is the lovely zip sweat, and then I've also got the shorts on because it's actually a really nice day today. But whilst I've got no makeup on, I know my pigmentation has come out, and despite the amount of SPF I wear, it is just always the case when it comes to summer for me. So as much as I try and cover my face, wear hats, SPF, it still does come to the surface. But I've been using these two products and they've been really working for me, so I wanted to share them. This is the under eye cream. It's the Auto Correct Brightening and Depuffing Eye Contour. Both of these are from Sunday Riley. Now, they did kindly send me these. I think they sent me these like a month and a half ago, and I've been trialing them out. So I never talk about a product unless I've actually properly trialed and tested it. And these are now firmly in my routine. And then this is the Sunday Riley 15% Brightening Serum. I actually heard a lot of reviews about this being really good. And then this is one of their best sellers. And for me, obviously, that is what I need. I need my vitamin C and anything to help with my hyperpigmentation and bring in a good glow. So these two products, absolutely loving. I'm just about to do my makeup and I thought, let's catch up. Obviously I mentioned that we're getting a new sofa and it is currently on the way. They've just rang me, so I'm so excited. I need to quickly run downstairs and basically move everything out the way. I'm just using this as my, I always use this as my base, and then I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. These are the new Sheer Glow tints. But yeah, I just wanted to show my skin very raw so you can see how the products have been giving me a nice glow underneath. And you can see it in these areas. You can still see your skin tone, which is what I like in the summer. I really don't like to wear a lot on my face. And if I can avoid wearing makeup, I will. But I do need to put a little bit of makeup on today because I've got to do some filming and catch up on some deadlines and campaigns that I need to do just to even out my skin tone. And you can see with me applying this, it just, honestly, I'm really hyping this product because it is the nicest finish. It doesn't feel heavy on your skin. It's just basically a skin tone match, and it just perfects your and evens it out and gives a lovely sheer glow. But yeah, I am so excited for the sofa to arrive today and start bringing that room together, and then hopefully we can start painting this weekend. Because if I've got a chance today, I want to go to B&Q and get some paint samples so I can start matching that up in the living room. And then hopefully also, if I've got time, pop to the garden centre, because my hydrangeas have actually, I've revived them, which I'm really happy about. We've also had some exciting news since I last picked up the camera. We have got planning permission. It has been approved, which is so exciting and such a relief, because it's been 12 weeks. Normal planning permission, they say it can be like up to or usually 8 weeks, but ours, it got extended a little bit just because of the sheer volume of obviously maybe the plans that they've got in place and just, I guess, complications. But thankfully it's been approved, so I can get my studio underway, and I really want to get it done before we kind of come into the autumn. Obviously it's so much nicer for the builders as well to be able to be doing it in this weather rather than in the rain, and I obviously don't want to be getting the rain inside. We did hold off ordering them because obviously we wanted to ensure that it was all going to get approved, because when it comes to the planning permission, you do have to put in specifics of the actual windows, and we're not going for like the usual Dulux windows. We're going for more of like a higher end feel and look to it, which we think will just look better and more cohesive with the house as well. Because if there's one thing that I've learned with doing a house up, it's take your time. And I feel like the things that sometimes you might skimp on or go for like the cheaper option, down the line you just regret it. So I'd actually rather, like we have, taken our complete time with this studio. It's taken us so long to come up with the plans, the ideas, got an architect involved, and actually deciding on the finishes we want. So we've been saving on the side, and we're going for the more like higher end windows, which I was saying, and doors and just all the finishing. Really want to do it to top spec, because I'm not going to be going back and like readjusting this or re-renovating it or anything like that. It's going to stay as it is for quite a long time, and that's a space that I'm always going to be in because I'm going to be working in there. So yeah, I want it to feel so nice. Okay, I've just very quickly done my makeup. This is just kind of like my go-to makeup at the minute, and I need to sort my hair out. It's feeling actually really healthy at the minute. I've been using a lot of hair masks to ignore the fact it looks very wild right now, but look how long it is getting. I'm really at that in-between stage of it being, do I cut it or do I keep growing it for the summer and then chop it? I'm just going to touch up my hair. I've got a little bit of filming I need to get done, and then the sofa should be here. This is what the sofa was, the bumpster one. I just do not think it works for this room. I don't like the shape of it. It was way too deep, and obviously it had the fault on it. They have discontinued this bumpster sofa when I last checked, so I believe that there must have been issues. Obviously ignore the fact the surroundings are not styled at the minute. Obviously I'm just kind of like going to be moving everything out of the way. I can take this one and bring the new sofa in, but I just don't think it worked for us. I know the rug doesn't go great with it, hence why we're changing this, and the walls and lightening up in here, but I'm hoping that the new sofa is going to be a lot better. The new sofa is in. I much prefer it. I think it works so much better. The modular shape of it, it looks a lot more modern. It's got a lot more shape to it, whereas the other one just kept drooping. Don't know if the cushions work yet. However, they've sent the 2 side cushions, which I think are meant to be for the corner sofa. So I've put them on for now, and then they did send 5 of these back ones, but I think 5 was too much, so I've taken one off. Obviously it needs a good steam. You can see all the cover is just fresh, you know, out of the packaging. I need to properly steam it. They've also sent this wooden spoon. It's got 2 flat sides to it, which basically when you change the cover, which is why we went for this sofa as well, you can just kind of like, I mean, I can't do it now, I was holding it, but basically you squidge in the cover to make sure it goes quite tight and sharp. But I love the fact, I mean, someone's loving it straight away, that it's not as deep. It looks so much better. The colour, this is the egg box. It's in the Clever Vintage Linen. And I thought it could come out a little bit grey, but it's not. It's this beautiful beige colour. Love the material. However, one thing I am annoyed about is the driver's picked up on it straight away. There's a mark here, which you shouldn't get for a brand new sofa. And that is a very distinct mark, so hopefully they can send us a new cover, or we can go to the shop and get a new one and redress it, because this is why I wanted this sofa, because you can obviously change the covers, wash them. It's way more durable, and if we do want to change up the colour in years to come, we can. Just need to look at obviously styling it. Like I said, it did come with the 5 cushions. I've put 4 on it. We'll probably get a proper side table here. I've just put the wooden one for now and the little lamp, and then the bigger lamp behind. And I obviously want to put some flowers in this vase here, but yeah, I'm really happy. And I think it works so well with the armchairs because it has this colour in it, this kind of like off brown. I've just been moving the cushions around and I think it works really well. So I'm going to get the steamer out, start steaming it, seeing how it's going to look a little bit more fresh. Just trying to envision this room once the renovation's done. So this basically will not be here and it'll all be kind of like an open plan. Just made myself a quick lunch now the delivery men have gone. I've done another flatbread, I've toasted it, then I've made my homemade tzatziki with dill and fresh mint, olive oil, lemon, pomegranate, a little bit more mint, and then hot honey halloumi. So I'm going to fold this up, and this is definitely my little kind of thing at the minute, these lovely flatbreads for lunch. Okay, went to B&Q, managed to get there, and I got 2 different paint samples. I went with a Farrow & Strong White. Me and Chris were picking between this one and also the Schoolhouse White. And this is the one we're kind of leaning towards because this feels a little bit softer rather than like stark white. And it's got that kind of like a little bit of cream in it. So I've just tried it out on the wall and left it for a few hours. And I'll show you how it's looking. I've tried it on different parts of the room where the light hits. So on this wall, obviously this is layered over Joa's White, but this is Schoolhouse White, just obviously one paint of it, and then this is the Strong White, and I just think this might look a little bit too clinical, whereas this is going to feel a lot softer. And then what we're going to do is paint the trim. We hate this colour of the doors, we're changing them throughout the house. Paint the trim and the doors a different shade to give it like a deeper tone out a few of the rooms in the house. So I think even just like maybe like a Cotswold green could look quite nice, or a deeper beige, like even if we did something deeper like Joa's White on here mixed with the Schoolhouse White. I think it looks so nice when you bring out the trims of the room. And I hate the colour of these doors, like we said, this kind of like orangey wood, so we're definitely going to be getting rid of this. But I actually like the door itself with the glass for now, because obviously in the future, like I said, this is going to be going anyway, but for obviously over the next few months or however long it's going to take us to do the kitchen. I have not got off the sofa for like the past half an hour. I am thoroughly enjoying it. It is so comfortable. I feel like you're very close and zoomed in. And this one has not got off it either, hey? But I've actually just taken this off because the sun is shining. It's been a few hours now because I've obviously been doing some work and filming, but I think I'm gonna take Bailey on a W. I don't want to say it in front of him, he's gonna go nuts, and just go and have a nice little country W, because I want to get out. I feel like I've been inside all day working and filming, and I don't want to ruin this beautiful day outside.